now, Fox 13 meteorologist Valerie Mills with your Sky Tower radar forecast.
Hey everyone, we're going to be talking about a lot of heat today and the next few days. We roll back highs yesterday. We had 95 in Tampa and St. Pete, up to 97 in Brooksville, and just up and down the Sunshine State, 90s all across the board. Even take a peek at Jacksonville, reaching up to 99 yesterday. A lot of extreme heat for the Sunshine State, and really beautiful blue skies to start the day as we look out in Clearwater Beach. It's not a bad one to get by the beach, by the pool, whatever you can to cool off, as the heat is really going to be the main story for today and into the start of our work week. We're already sitting at 81 on Clearwater Beach. Heat index making it feel about 5 degrees warmer, as it's feeling like 86, with dew points right now ranging from the mid 70s to near 80 degrees. High pressure sitting overhead has gotten nudged a little bit more to the west. Slight change in our overall wind pattern, as winds are primarily coming in out of the north and northeast across Tampa Bay. We have about 5-mile-per-hour winds for most of the area, and that's the trend that I expect throughout the day on Sunday. You see temperatures right now, low to mid 80s for most of the area. Some upper 70s still up across parts of the Panhandle. We're still seeing some 70s around the area at about 75 and frostproof at this hour. Sebring, Arcadia, as well as Newport Richey sitting right at 79. And then we're locking in the low 80s already for Bradenton and Sarasota, and about 85 at this hour in Tampa, not far behind in the St. Pete area as well. You look at Sky Tower radar, isolated storms just sitting right off the coast there, but otherwise things are quiet to start the day. We'll have plenty of sunshine and really extreme UV across the area today, with a burn time in just minutes, with just a ton of heat in place. You see, by 11 o'clock we're sitting right around 91 here in Tampa. That puts us at our normal high for the day, and that's around the mid-morning hours. From there, we are going to be in the mid-90s all afternoon, even through about 6 to 7 o'clock. You see, we're still sitting in the low 90s, and so it's going to be a really large portion of the afternoon and evening where temperatures are going to be well above average. You see the highs today. I'm forecasting 96 in Tampa. Across the board, we are talking anywhere from about 93 up to 99. And so if you're going to be out and about today from about noon to 4 o'clock, that really important peak heating time frame, make sure you're staying hydrated. Even if you're not thirsty, drink the water, get in the shade, and try and find some of that AC during the peak heating of the afternoon, as even though we're going to be in the mid to upper 90s, humidity tacking on about 10 degrees and how it's actually going to feel like outside. So this is what's prompting our heat advisory today from noon to 7 o'clock, as heat index, the feels like forecast, ranging from 105 to 112. With that, a good deal of sunshine, few showers in the mix, and so the UV index up to 10 and 11 as we get to about the noon and the lunchtime time frame. And so if you are out and about today, maybe heading to the beach to beat the heat, just keep that in mind. You can burn in just about a couple of minutes under these extreme UV values. From there, you look at the forecast for today. We will have some clouds in the mix, but overall, generally dry conditions as we get to 3 o'clock. Isolated showers, maybe a thunderstorm in the mix will pop up around Polk County and areas further inland. Then from there, I think a better chance for an isolated shower right across our Tampa Bay spots. You see, as we pause that there at about 6 o'clock, I do think we got 1 or 2 sprinkles here around the area, but the coverage is very spotty for today. So we'll focus about 5 to 7 p.m. for maybe around Tampa and St. Pete to get one of those rogue showers. Should be pretty short-lived, not a big impact in your day, and otherwise we're going to be talking dry conditions for most of us today, as a heat dome really continuing to dominate across the southeast. So as we're talking about 90s and near record heat today, look at what other parts of the country are dealing with, especially Charlotte to Charleston, making a run at 100 today. Omaha, Nebraska, 97. You see that extend down to Oklahoma City and Dallas, highs around 97 today. Even New Orleans around 94. That's a little bit more normal. Phoenix, you're taking the wind today at about 110 for your high, and El Paso not far behind 100 degrees. So a lot of areas as we close out July dealing with really extreme heat. That's going to continue the next couple of days, with high pressure still generally in control across the southeast. Out on the water today, winds out of the northwest about 5 to 10 knots. They'll pick up to 10 to 15 knots by the afternoon. Otherwise, temperatures tonight mid 70s inland, low 80s here for Tampa, Clearwater, St. Pete, and our Bay Area spots. Mid-90s here to stay, with about 30 to 40% storm coverage into the next couple of days.